Guys, are you as tired as I am of lugging a huge 50 to 80-pound range bag to the range, even if you're just looking to shoot like 2 different guns and maybe test out an optic or zero it out or whatever? Well, introducing the Savior Double Pistol Case. This thing is small, lightweight, and I think it is exactly what I'm looking for and what you may be looking for too. Let's get to it. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you didn't already know, my name's Jay Costa. I am a red-blooded American patriot living behind enemy lines here in northern New Jersey. And if you get value out of this video, please smash that like button down below and also consider subscribing, especially if you're living in a blue state where we always have to protect and defend our Second Amendment rights and a right to defend ourselves given by God. So if that interests you, definitely check us out. Hit the subscribe button and that little notification bell and you'll stay up to date with all my videos. Now in this video, this is going to be a little bit of a gear review. As I mentioned earlier, I am super tired of lugging around this big, huge range bag by 511 that I got a long time ago. It gets heavy, it gets cumbersome. I go for my pistol classes and it's just huge. I don't need all of that space. I don't need 18 different pockets. So I saw this thing on Amazon and it was like $27. I already own a bag, a double rifle bag by Savior. I bought it a while ago. I did make a review video on that in the past. I'll put a link to that video up in the corner right now, as well as in the description box down below. My first thoughts are, this is actually, Savior has come a long way in quality. This is actually much nicer than my double range bag. So we're gonna do a little bit of an overview of this bag right now. I'm gonna go over the features of it, the size of it, what you can fit in it, and whether or not I'm keeping this thing or if I'm gonna return it for a few different reasons. All right, guys, we're on the bench with the Savior Specialist Savior Specialist Double Pistol Case. As you can see here on the tags, it shows all of the features of this Specialist Double Pistol Case by Savior. It does have all of the information about the company, as well as the lifetime warranty that you get, which is quite impressive, actually. Next would be the features, the main features of the Specialist series of bags. Now, the main features are a padded double pistol case, of course, we know that, enhanced mag slots, spacious front admin pocket, lockable zipper compartments, and padded handles. And lastly, the specs, what this thing's made out of and all these sorts of things. So technical details, you do have 78 TPI 600D polyester exterior fabric with 0.55 millimeter PVC backing, 72 TPI 600D polyester interior fabric with 0.45 PU backing. No idea what any of that stuff means, but take my word for it, it's a very quality feeling case. Next is EVA foam padding, Savior cam coil zippers, I guess that's the type of zipper that they use, their own style, nylon hook and loop fasteners, I believe that's just a fancy way to say Velcro, double stitch seams, and machine sewn bar tacks. I don't know what a bar tack is. Now, let's see where this thing is actually made. Can we find this anywhere at all? Because honestly, I think Savior is mostly made in China, which I am not a fan of at all. But that is why I bought it for $27 or whatever it was. Where it was, oh, how about here? Let's see. Made in PRC. Well, I wonder what that stands for. People's Republic of California? I don't think so. That's People's Republic of China. So that's China. It is what it is. Do not wash, do not iron, do not bleach. Dirt builds character. Wipe with warm, damp cloth. So this is made in China. Listen, if that bothers you, which it kind of does me a little bit, don't buy it. Is what it is. But I will say it's a very high quality feeling case and it will get your pistols to and from the range without issue. So let's go over the exterior of it first. I think this color is freaking awesome. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section down below. It's teal, not for everybody, but I tend to be someone who thinks that he should have grown up in the 80s and really grew up in the 90s and early 2000s. This is Miami Vice. This is me. I love this, as you can see with my gold bracelet flashing in your face. It starts off here. If you're familiar with Savior equipment, they have this Velcro. You could put Velcro patches on it in this same sort of backslash pattern. Very familiar to all of their stuff. I think especially their Specialist line. It also has this honeycomb look. You know, kind of standard, but nice looking. It has a sheen to it. It's all good. and their logo on the bottom right. Now the zippers here, I know they mentioned that. I guess they call it cam zippers. I don't know what the difference is between the cam zippers and the standard kind of YKK zippers, other than the fact that I do see you can put the zippers together. Let me show you that here. And put them together and put a little lock through there. Now, that being said, it's a lock, that's great, but you get a utility knife, you cut right through, and it's not really stopping anybody. But that's why I actually wanted to go with this color instead of like a FDE or something, because it doesn't really scream. I mean, unless you know what Savior is, this doesn't scream to me, guns are in here. Where if you get like a flat dark earth, it may. Let's go to the back of this, and you could see the stitching of the handles is very, very way overboard for the amount of weight that's going to be in this thing. You can see the reinforced stitching here. It goes all the way down to the bottom. Way overboard, over-engineered for the amount of weight that's going to be in here. But better than not having it, right? If it stopped right here, maybe I would be complaining. The handles do have like tubes in them to kind of make it feel better when you're carrying it, which is cool. It's fine by me. Let's measure the outside. Instead of going by what they say on their website, let's see kind of what we look at without anything in it. You're looking at about 14 inches long, and you're looking at, I don't know, let's say 11 inches, 11 and a quarter inches tall. And once again, with nothing in it, depth-wise, whatever you want to say, this is anywhere from 3.5 to 4, depending on how much you want to push it in, to be honest with you. So those are the dimensions. There's nothing on the bottom that I could see here. No rubber to put on the ground or anything. So this is kind of more of a tabletop case bag. Let's start with the admin pouch, as they call it. Let's open these cam zippers up and look inside. It doesn't open all the way. It just opens this much. So you can't get it like flat. Nothing on this side at all. But on this side, you have two little things for a pen or a marker or a pencil, and then 3 bigger pouches here. You see the way overdone, overboard stitching and stuff for the handles going all the way down. Well made, frankly. Now, this is where we get into the main event, the main part of the case. This is where you fit your 2 pistols. You fit 1 pistol in here, you fit another pistol right in here, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mag pouches. So 2 pistols, 3 mags each. You could fit in here, no problem, which is great. As you can see here, I have a Glock 19 with a light and a Trijicon. I don't even have to test this too much. And you see this has more than enough room to go in there. Then on the other side, we could try to put in an unloaded M&P 2.0 compact. And once again, this thing fits no problems at all. At all. You zip it up. Honestly, I think you could fit Glock 34 in here without an issue. But the real issue may come, because this doesn't seem like much of an issue at all. The issue may come when you start putting in mags. Because Glock 19 mag right here, okay, that takes up space right there, right? And it's pushing against one gun, pushing against another gun. All of a sudden, you can't close it as much. So it's already getting tight. And I didn't even put anything in there. Now, we have some eye protection. I keep it in this little American flag pouch because why not? Love America. We can put that in there, no problem at all. Right? Now, but what about ear protection? What do we do with this? This is a clunky set of ear protection. Where do I put it? Where do I put this thing that it could fit? I mean, I'm gonna have mags in here. Where can I put this? This is too tight. Too tight. I can maybe put it in here. And man, that's the most I could push it. I'm sure I could zip it up, but it is tight. Not gonna lie. It's hard to zip. We could do it. We can see here, that's where it is. And then you close up the other side here. And there you have it. Not bad in such a concise, small package, right? But as you can see here, it is much thicker than it was before, which is okay. So let's see what it is now. Obviously, it's top heavy a little bit too. We are looking at, it's about 9 inches, maybe a little less, 9 inches wide. And Keep in mind, I don't even have any ammo in here yet. I think I'd probably be able to keep the ammo in here, like in boxes of 50 that it comes in or whatever, without too much of an issue. I don't think you're gonna have the room to put ammo in here. Maybe. I mean, the Ear Pro kind of gives you a pocket there to put it in. Let's go over the pros of the Savior Specialist double pistol case. So obviously the first pro is the compact size of the case. It's very, very small and it can fit a lot in a small package, especially when comparing it to, you know, the big range bags that we all know and love. Second would be the strength of it and the sturdiness of it. As I mentioned before, the quality of this is very good and it's really overdone and over-engineered for what you're going to be carrying in this thing. So you could carry a lot of weight in it if you needed to. And lastly, the third pro to the Savior Specialist double pistol case is the price, the cost. These are, I bought this, I think the MSRP on the website is maybe $29.99. I think I got it on Amazon. Link in the description box down below. It is an affiliate link. You'll be helping the channel if you click that link, but I got it for like 26 bucks. I mean, that is amazing. Amazing quality for $26. But now let's get to the cons of this thing. Number one con is also the size of it. I mean, I wish that there was one other little space, something, for Ear Pro. Now, I could do a couple different things. I could just stuff it in and make it work. I could get slimmer ear protection, or maybe I can buy something separate that holds it on the outside. Gonna have to look into that, honestly. The second negative to this case is the fact that it is made in China. As it says here, made in PRC. Tried to slip a fast one on us. Made in PRC instead of made in China. We all know what PRC stands for. That's China. If that bothers you, don't buy it. Honestly, that's probably really the only two negatives I could come up with. Will I be keeping this or will I be returning it? I still have to make up my mind, obviously, but I think that I'm going to be keeping this, and here's why. I'm going to be keeping this because I've been doing a lot of pistol courses, training courses lately, and I go to the range with my big 511 range bag that's like 100 pounds, and it's just way overboard. I don't need all of that crap for a pistol class that I'm bringing one pistol to, right? So that's what I'm going to use this for. I thought about getting they have like something one step up from this size-wise. I don't remember what it's called. I'll put a link in the description box down below so you can check it out. I think it's called the Savior Specialist Mini Range Bag, and it's kind of like this, but just a little bit bigger, a little bit more space. That may be perfect, but it is more expensive. I think it's like $70 instead of the $30 or whatever this is. Honestly, that probably would be perfect for me, but the problem is they're sold out on their website. They have no more in any color on their website. You can get it from like off sellers on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description box right now so you can check it out. But as of right now, they're totally out of stock. I think for less than half of the cost, having this is probably worth it. And it's honestly for $26, it's not even worth it to send back. I mean, I like the color. I like everything about it. The ear protection's a concern. Where I'm going to put ammo is a concern. But listen, at the very least, I could just like get a few of these things for the pistols that I always use for my courses, kind of just set up each one how I want. And I think this is an overall great option if you're looking for something small, concise, and easily transportable to keep your pistols in. I'd probably only use it for one pistol though. That would be my tip, because not that it can't hold two, but I don't think it could hold two pistols and all their magazines and all of any accessories or things that you need to bring with it. Keep it lighter. That gives you a little more room for something like an ear protection or something like that. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this bag. If you have one, let me know if you like it or don't like it. If you don't like it, tell me why and tell me what's a better option. Also, let me know what you think about Made in China. All the Savior stuff's made in China. Does that bother you enough to not buy it? It bothers me, but like, man, it's so cheap. It's just hard, man. It's really just hard. I mean, especially with inflation, buying inflation and everything like that, for 26 bucks to get something so quality like this. But man, it's China. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, if you like this video, you will love my other firearms related content my custom playlist on firearms and reviews, gear reviews, things like that. I'll put a link to that up in the corner right now, as well as in the description box down below. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. I appreciate you tuning in, and I will see you next time.